I was about to ask my question, bro.
You can ask your question, طيب.
No, it's
When did we actually care about the intro?
no, but I'm just saying it's supposed to be like this introspective, introduction where we like discuss deep stuff.
خلوه. I don't care about anything you just said.
Listen.
اوف هذا لسه قاعد يجيب الاهداف. Whoa, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, welcome back to Kabsa. It's your boy Adel. What's happening? What's popping? Episode 218. Welcome back to the podcast. I got the homie Tix right behind
Hellos.
me. I got Shams right next to me.
Hellos.
Number one is in the building.
Night anger.
Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it. I'll explain this later on. But yeah, you had a question?
So it's this is actually a really good question, right? So
I doubt.
Is manifestation culture
The moment he said manifestation.
culture a result of the deep dark sickness that society finds itself in?
What is manifestation?
Exactly.
culture?
What is manifestation that are you talking
Culture.
about?
Manifestation culture. I'm talking
Explain,
about
define your terms.
I'm talking about the rise in like the thinking and the media and the people that actually believe in, hey, just think good thoughts and good things will happen.
White people discovered dua.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They appropriated dua.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So
Oprah gave it to them. The secret.
Oprah gave it to them. The Secret was one of those, little platforms that really promoted that idea. But there's
It's
a lot
one of the things that actually pushed it.
Yeah,
It was
so-
text to
Yeah.
Oprah also.
so there's a lot of this shift in culture from hey, let's get things done to hey, let's just think about things and maybe they'll happen.
They'll get done.
Yeah.
لحالهم.
Yeah.
Like, none of you want to
Have
tell
you
me.
not worked in an office? That is the culture. Nah, maybe we think about it till they get done.
Maybe somebody will actually do something
Yeah.
about it at some point if we just
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah. I'll get my paycheck and somebody else will do it, probably, maybe.
But it doesn't seem to be working, does it?
Doesn't matter.
And it's somewhat delusional, isn't it?
Does it matter?
I mean,
I feel good.
but
What's your beef with the manifestation culture?
what about the children?
What about them? They don't manifest?
I mean, no. Like you need to actually work to actually, end up in a position where you become a parent.
Not when there's participation trophies.
The children
everywhere.
are going to be all right. They have the Wu-Tang.
صح.
Which is always,
For the children.
For the children.
yeah, true, very true.
Do you remember when I posted the clip from what's his name, Dukan?
Yeah.
Do you
Which
remember
one?
What it was about? It was this one. Hold up. I'm trying to load it.
Like بس بتحبوه عند الأجانب. You only like it when the Westerners, like the foreigners,
yes.
are about it, right? Like manifestation is very old in Arabic culture, right?
Yeah.
And in Islamic culture,
It's very old.
It's
of course.
Okay.
تفاءلوا خيرا تجدوه. Imagine or manifest optimism, you shall find it,
Yeah.
right? Like roughly, horribly translated,
Did a good
but
job.
nobody cared.
no, I think people cared. Hold on.
It wasn't in the zeitgeist, right? It's not like the it thing until probably like a Jay Shetty or some
No,
Ajnabi.
Hold on a minute. No,
You know?
It's like the Sheikh said it a long time ago. Jay Shetty said,
Imam-
yeah, this guy's right,
Imam
bro.
said it, but nobody cared.
I
Mom
really-
said it, but nobody cared. Shout out to Omar and Dukan show. Everybody
Yeah,
on
man.
it. What's the name?
Yeah.
So yeah,
They got it
for
right.
us, it's like maroof. It's like embedded into us in the beginning of Islam.
Yeah.
But I feel like, for us, we approach it in a different way. We kind of approach it from, we're already starting from a positive place. And if you want to continue the cycle of positivity, this is kind of, this is the mindset that you should adopt. But
It comes from a place of belief.
yes,
It's not.
We actually
It's not a
believe it.
mindset that you
Yeah.
should adopt. Yeah, Shams.
No, it's just having that sense of belief and sense of faith that things are going to work out. That if you do believe in good things, the good things will happen. If you work,
Yeah, but
أسعى يا عبدي
yes.
وأسعى معك,
Exactly. We believe in Rabbi and what Rabbi said.
Yes.
And
You
what
know-
his prophet described to us.
Yes.
Yes.
You know that saying that I'm spiritual, not religious. Like, no, we're religious. Yeah, Abu Shabab.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah,
spiritual.
but I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the rise of it in the culture.
No,
like the
because
fact that you
it's-
see it so much in TikTok. There's so many
Look,
you get my point?
it speaks
like the
to
internet
it speaks
kind of.
to a moral and spiritual vacuum.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah,
Exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm chasing that Sigma grind set and I feel
No,
bad.
it's much deeper than that.
It's not just the vacuum. If I could just continue the point, it's not just the vacuum in morality or spirituality. It's just I feel like part of it really comes from the economic realities that a lot of the West is going through right now. The wage stagnation, the fact that there's rising inflation, the fact that There's, competition when it comes to job through AI and like all these different factors that leave people to think
It's more personal than just that.
things are not working out.
I would challenge you on that.
Things are not working out. Let me just think about like right now rather than tomorrow.
Think
you know?
happy thoughts.
Yeah, I think exactly. Let me just think happy thoughts. Yeah, because everything around me is not really working out. It's crap.
Well, that's it. That's basically it.
Literally it.
Things are not working around me. I need to do something about it, and the best thing for me to do is to think positive.
Think
and
happy
positivity
thoughts.
is going to come.
Yeah.
Okay, but you need to work for positivity.
Exactly. So that's the following point, that the positivity doesn't come on its own.
I said it for the podcast. I was like, anybody that's into all this, I don't know, what do you want to call it, bullshit drama, whatever it is.
Manifestation culture.
Manifestation.
I don't know what it is.
Manifestation.
Most of them are just broke. They don't want to get a job, or they have no skill set for them to get paid off of except this.
I mean, they tell you what to do, right? Tell you to think happy thoughts. That's helpful.
I saw.
You need somebody to tell
See,
you to
what,
think happy thoughts.
what I want to understand is this. So we have psychiatrists that go through length of study to get their PhDs.
A grind,
Okay.
of education,
Of people who are actually sitting there trying to analyze how a brain works.
Correct.
science.
But someone's gonna come and tell me, oh, by the way, I just, hung out in India for a minute and I'm coming to you with these positivity thoughts.
Also Nepal, but
Doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah, I get it. I'm with you on that boat. Honestly,
It sort of goes back to what I said earlier off the podcast. I saw a video where they just had like a bunch of young people and they just described themselves. And one of them was a 23-year-old mental state coach.
mental state coach. Okay, I'm
What is
interested.
a
Tell me
mental
more.
state coach?
Okay,
Yes. Like
sounds like something they need in sports. But go on.
No, I know where you're going.
you're 23 years old. You haven't experienced life to teach me how to expand my mindset.
Exactly.
Like finish college and then talk to me.
Time is relative. Number one, you know this.
Yeah, time's relevant, but
It is
wisdom
an abstract concept.
comes with age.
Exactly. At the same time, a lot of people don't want to face their trauma. So they're looking for someone to give them an escape. And as someone who's 23 years old, he knows that people around his age are going to listen to him rather than listen to someone that's older than them. Because most of the people in that age bracket already have a problem with listening to their family or what their family think is the right path because they want to live their own life, whatever it is. And some people just know, like, I feel like my parents do not understand who I am, but this person understands who I am. So they listen to this person. This is the problem with social media. You can never beat that. It's always going to be there.
Yes.
And this is one of the issues of you having kids. There's going to be someone just like that tackling to your kids. And if you don't have build a communication with your kids, that's going to be an issue. So I agree with number one. There's what the fuck did you do at 23?
Mentality man.
What did you do?
Mentality coach
The
man.
general rule of thumb that I have developed has been working very well for me. If you're under 25 years old, I do not care what you have to say.
Look, man.
That's where you're wrong.
The number one thing that people stop doing is adapting. We are living at a time right now where a lot of people do not want to bend anything in their life for anyone or for whatever reason.
I know my
it
worth.
has to be my way because it's me and I know I want that. But the life doesn't work like this, man. Even like when you get married, you have to make some sacrifices. Everything you have to make, it's give and take.
That's a societal thing we found ourselves in, where everyone knows what their problem is, but they're not willing to take that step to fix it, basically.
No.
No, these are my issues, work around them.
I want the world to fix those issues.
Exactly.
This is how I move. You guys need to fix it. Who are you, bro?
Adel, I have anxiety.
Do you, number one?
What are you doing about it?
I have anxiety.
What are you doing about it?
It's your problem.
It's your problem.
See, that's the thing. I was telling someone a few weeks back, they were talking about a problem that they had at work with a client. And I was telling them, like, tough shit, bro. So your client got angry at you. So what? How many clients got angry at me? But this is what it is. Someone has money. You're playing with someone's money and time. So of course someone's going to be angry with you.
Happens countless times every day.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's always been, we're not saying it's right. No one's saying it's right, but it's part of the culture, bro. Because you're dealing with a human who has things that he needs to go do, and he has a time and he has money spent. He needs results. But to a lot of people, no. A lot of people are just working jobs.
my fifis.
You know?
No, but sure, it's multiple things that come at the same point. It's the fact that people want the world to adapt to themselves. It's the fact that people are not resolving their issues and expecting everybody to work around them. It's the fact that some people are finding themselves in a situation where everything is so difficult or so bad that think happy thoughts is the only response that comes to mind.
I don't want to be sad about anything.
Sadness is bad.
Sadness is good.
Sadness is real good.
That is really good.
And when I said sadness is bad, I was saying it sarcastically.
I know.
We know. You don't have to explain
Trust me.
yourself.
You need
I am 70% sadness.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why we didn't need that clarification. You are sadness.
But when it comes to today in society, it's not only that. That's not the only issue. There's other issues. I was discussing this yesterday. I'm trying to recall, so I don't want to drop names and then all of you stop pointing fingers at me.
one of the boys, one of the homies.
One of the boys
Yeah.
was talking to me about. So imagine this, Shamsi.
So your brain fast, my God.
No.
Go ahead.
I need to really tiptoe around this, okay?
Yeah.
Because there's other people listening here that they might figure this out. So if I tell you I hate your glasses, as me, as Adel,
I don't care. Thank
you don't give two shit.
Yeah.
But what if number one is a person you don't know tells you I hate your glasses and you go change it?
I would care even more.
No, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You shouldn't care even more.
Yeah.
But today there's another issue that when people close to you are telling you something, you're not listening. But when someone else that's outside of your circle that has no attachment to your circle says something, then you start making changes in your how you act, how you move, or how you do things.
It's a matter of taking which perspective. Is it a subjective perspective or objective perspective?
There is no objective perspective, but it's about it comes from a place of, hey, you guys don't know, but if somebody sees me from the outside, this person doesn't really know me. And
that's an objective perspective. That's what I was saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. There's no objectivity in it. It's human relations. There's no objectivity.
Yeah, but people still think it's objective, though.
It's a first
But
impression.
you're talking about the glasses here. I'm not talking about just the glasses.
I'm talking about
lifestyle.
the
I'm talking about
person.
anything.
The person.
If someone says, yo, I don't like the way you talk.
No, but saying that's so you're saying people are easily influenced nowadays?
Exactly.
Easily influenced by outside pressure.
Exactly.
Yes.
Anonymous outside pressure. Not anonymous, but someone you don't know personally. You don't know their backstory, their background, their mentality. If it's someone you know, you say, you don't like them because you're you, and this is what you like. But if a stranger that you don't know says that I don't like them, then that has to be how everyone thinks about it.
That speaks to me to a lack of self-confidence, honestly, more than anything else.
It does.
And this is something that we are living today.
One of the malaises of modern society.
How many people do you know that are tiptoeing online from saying their actual thoughts and opinions because they're afraid to get canceled by a bunch of people they don't know? People that they don't care for you.
Yeah.
And there's people who are walking around trying to champion something that doesn't really fit with their identity, but it's because, that's what everybody wants to do now. Because they don't want to feel like an outsider.
This is the train. This is the trend.
Exactly. Most people want to be in groups rather than be separate individuals. Being individual now is sad and it hurts my mental state. So I can't have that. So I need to be in a group.
My anxiety.
But what about it? Number one?
They say it in that tone. With a wide stare. My anxiety.
But I don't think I can make an argument that no individual is truly an individual, right? That every individual will fall under one group or the other at some point. No matter how you slice it, you will always find yourself.
Yeah,
other
Shams.
groups.
That's a word population issue, man.
Exactly.
But
Shamsi, I
point.
agree, but you're looking at people joining bigger and bigger groups or being part of something specific.
So cultiness.
Yes.
We're talking about cultiness here.
It's in
Well,
group,
again,
out group.
look, it's no longer cultiness now.
No, but you get my point with
It became,
cultiness.
I know
Yeah.
what you mean.
Pop
I know.
culture.
No, and it's this idea, okay, I'll find this group of people that believes very strongly in something. Khalas, that's going to define part of my identity, being part of that group.
There's a fun fact in the rise of weirdos and being out and proud, being weird. And I'm saying general weirdness, like oversharing and just being...
That's not weirdness. Oversharing is oversharing. Weirdness
No, oversharing weird stuff, like your interests, your hobbies, like to an extensive degree. Because with the rise of the internet, like if you're some small town dude from Alabama and you're really into, like, I don't know...
Why do we keep shitting on Alabama, guys?
It's Alabama, like they can take it. So if you're if you're really into, like, I don't know, like cosplay and whatever, you're weird and you think you're the only one in Alabama who's into cosplay. But now you have the internet and you have a lot of people at the tip of the finger who are into cosplay and you feel like part of the community.
Yes.
and this is cascading. Like what used to be just online is like being overly presented offline.
Yeah, people found their clicks.
No, we're bringing the weirdness of the internet to reality.
Yes.
Yes,
No,
we
I-
are.
I would-
God damn it. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
yes.
what we're doing.
Alhamdulillah.
I would say that's been happening for a minute.
Stay
now.
weird.
Yes, yeah,
Stay weird.
we're not saying it happened today. Of course, this is what's been happening. This is the trend ever since social media stopped blowing up.
Even true, very true.
Before you know the weirdo in the neighborhood.
And you know how to avoid him.
Exactly.
Now we know the weird in every neighborhood.
now the weirdo has a bigger support network than you do.
Exactly.
So if anything, the internet helps you make friends.
Yes,
That's a great thing.
they're sharing best practice about we being weird.
And again, it helps you make friends. So you feel like you belong. So you're no longer an
Some people don't
individual.
belong.
No, so again, so you're no longer an individual. So you always have some, collected group of people who can align with whatever the fuck you think.
Yeah, and then you join this group of people, then they have these thoughts and these opinions,
Agendas.
There you go. That doesn't fit you.
Echo
but
chamber.
At the same time, you were like, hey, but I want to be part of this group. So I'll be just like, I'll champion them.
Exactly.
Because I want to be wanted.
Because we'll keep repeating the same opinion.
Yeah,
and we'll
if-
just
if-
believe
if
And
you
ourselves.
that's how you create the American political system.
Like if you feel wanted, just do what I do.
Did we fix America?
I think it's past that. But yeah.
If you have
Stupid podcast.
if you have a desire to be wanted, just do what I do. Just kill that desire and live an empty life.
Okay.
happily
Happily.
living an empty life.
How?
Sure.
Through going to the gym and
Okay. How
Why
about you
the segues?
how about you putting his business out there?
Right.
And first off, when you're saying this, like
I'm
he
looking for
knows what
advice.
he's supposed to say.
I'm just saying I'm looking for advice here.
I'm trying.
I got the first step. What's the next one?
Okay.
What's the next one?
Exactly. Look out for me, yo.
I'm seeking help.
Yeah.
Some people lift because they want to get fit. I lift to forget.
Oh wow.
Look, I love
Speaking in t-shirts.
the thing is, I'm a person that I love people who they have their own individuality, their own style. No matter how loud it is, no matter how obnoxious it is, or how egotistic it is, or how stupid it is. I enjoy that. Like that's you.
Do you be you?
Exactly. But if you are just
Scooby-Doo.
a copy, stupid. If you're just a copy of a bunch of other people, then you're not really you.
Copy of a copy of a copy. But how often do you find those people, right? Those individuals
How often
that are incredibly themselves that you can immediately spot it across the room.
Who are individualistic?
No. Those people who are uniquely themselves, who are uniquely comfortable in being their own skin and being the person that they are.
Those people hate everybody else.
Hey, I know.
And so they don't go out.
So
You don't
that's what I'm
find
saying. That's
you
what I'm
don't
saying.
find that's the
How
whole
often do
idea.
you
They
find
don't
them?
want to be
You know
found.
what they do? They get married.
Okay.
They start living their own lives.
Okay.
Away from everybody else's bullshit.
Okay.
That's what they do.
So a large subsection of the population, everybody who's married, basically. No, I wouldn't say that.
A lot of people who have their own style, their own life, their own everything that's not a copy imitation of something else, they live their own way. Shamsi, we know a group. Okay, let's tiptoe. Okay, let's tiptoe.
Ayo.
We know a group, and everybody in that group is with everybody in that group.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how is that group changing when everybody is basically jumping between that same group of people and none of them got married? But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Okay, you need to explore new pools.
Exactly.
Greener pastures.
Did you say wiener pastor?
Greener.
Yeah,
Green.
Franchise. Start franchise, guys.
We're talking about cows here.
Wiener pastures. Get your wieners.
Yeah.
Oh,
In order for you to evolve, you need to get exposed to different and new and outside of your comfort zone.
He says the man who never explores outside his comfort zone.
What are you talking about? I met you outside of my comfort zone.
I was inflicted upon you. We had to,
y'all had to work together.
yes,
Yeah.
we had no choice.
Outside of my comfort zone, exactly.
had no
That was work.
I had to work. Life.
Yes, life is.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So,
what's happening?
how's it going, Vin Diesel?
Yo, you want to tell everyone why you're PDD today?
No,
Yes,
no. Okay.
tell me more, Riddick.
All right. So, okay, first off, let me tell you this. Okay, all right. See, you missed out.
Yeah.
Okay, you missed out.
Oh, yeah, you did.
On a lifetime experience.
First off, let me explain. I had LASIK surgery. and it didn't go as planned.
أول شيء
Alhamdulillah, everything is well. Everything
Alhamdulillah
is fine.
السلامة.
Allah يسلمك.
Okay.
But what you missed on Wednesday, they came over, and
Yes.
boy, they tore me up. Son.
Yeah, it was fun.
Like I really wish we recorded our podcast that day of how much they really took. See, there's not gonna be a lot today.
Yeah,
because all of it was taken on
we
Wednesday.
got it out. We got it out. Yeah.
So you weren't here. You missed all of that, bro. Bro, I asked them to take me to a pharmacy, and I got roasted. Okay,
حاضر بابا.
Turks start screaming, "Jibu shima qabuna." Okay.
He got his prescription and the pills on top of it, and he's just waiting for us to stop talking. Just like, let's go.
He's feeling around the table. I'll have to
Hey,
look it up.
I took out the prescription paper, it was upside down, and I'm trying to figure it out. And Jeff's just dying laughing.
Oh, stupid.
طبعا the highlight, you know. So apparently, and after you do said surgery, you don't really see very well. For me, the highlight was seeing, you know, Adel come back to social media and just informing everybody that, you know, y'all, I can't see. Okay, so what does he do? What does he do? He scribbles down, I can't see, and then but y'all are still texting.
So I said, if you can read this, I can't. Because I mean, look, bro, like, so this is what happened.
Tell me
So
about it.
I did the surgery on Saturday. Okay, last Saturday.
Huzzah!
Okay, 15 minutes in and out.
Wonders of modern technology.
Wonders of modern technology.
Talk about
Before
it.
I did the surgery,
No,
I started asking around. I asked my brother. I asked Entitled's wife because she did it. Entitled's wife was the one who was pushing for it.
so the reason is.
What do you want, man? Why do you keep
what's
doing
the
this?
segue?
What do you want?
What
to
is
say?
that?
I'm just asking.
Why you always pause like I know
You're
what
not
to say?
asking.
No, but so why are you doing it now? That's my question. Like, why did you decide to do it now?
Like, I'm not gonna say that on the
I'm
podcast.
just saying. Okay.
Okay, go on.
Oh, for the simple reason, I just had to remove my glasses to read the phone. I was like, I'm not doing this.
There we go. There we go. Okay.
Now I'm gonna do the surgery.
Okay.
But when I asked around, everyone was telling me, well, like, you know, the process. Some people were saying, oh, it's 3 days of like needles in your eyes. Some people said, oh, it's gonna be just a day and a half. Yeah, that was
Delightful.
So scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And she was advocating for me to go.
Yo.
So I asked around, everybody told me something, right? And I was like, okay, I kind of prepared myself for all of this.
Mentally.
Let's go do the surgery, right? So
course.
we go
سهلات والله.
look at the laser. I'm looking at this laser.
No fear.
You get no fear.
No garwasha.
No garwash and nothing.
He was
right?
wearing a No Fears t-shirt. That's right.
Asshole. So I'm doing it, and then there was a split second after like the laser was done. You could smell the burning and everything. He was pouring
Wait. The burning of what?
Your eyes.
your eyes.
Yes.
It's a laser.
And y'all are just fine with this.
No,
Yes,
I'm
yeah.
not.
Okay.
I'm not. He's
Again,
just scrolling through it.
Yeah.
Again, painless, zero feelings.
Okay.
You wouldn't even know that something is happening.
So what do you see exactly
what do you mean?
when you're strapped down to the machine?
They didn't have like a stretch jacket. No.
like my head, bro. I just laid back. They put them shit on top of my head. That's it.
You're lying down, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
so you're not sitting down.
No.
You're thinking of A Clockwork Orange. That was a movie.
Yeah, trust me, that's my
Like
visualization for
my
the
hands
entire
are now
experience.
strapped down.
A
and
question.
shit.
No, I have a question.
Go
I
ahead.
have a question. Was the machine like fixed to your head,
No, they just pull on top of you. That's it.
and you
You
don't have,
just roll it in.
and you can move your head?
Yeah. But they ask you not to move your fucking head though.
They ask you. They just trust you with that, like
Yes.
the self control.
Well, and again, so where
Because
you,
laser.
where you put your head, it cups your head.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, so you're not gonna
So there's comfort. There's convenience.
There's a sense of
Anyways,
It's gentle and loving.
okay. After the burn smell,
Yeah.
then when he starts pouring cold shit on top of your eye, that's when all my fucking senses went to 1,000.
So burning and then medieval
The
toolship.
burning, there's no burning, there's a smell, but
Okay.
there's no burning. I thought it's fucking painless.
It's like boiling a
But
frog, you know.
When he was putting the cold water, that's when I was like, you know, like it just I got tense for a second. Again, done. 15 minutes. I'm out. I'm downstairs. I'm getting my meds. I'm waiting for the car. So I Ubered back home. Like it was all good. Now,
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 Georgia.
طبعاً at this point, you don't see.
no, I can see. I
Okay.
can open my eyes a little bit.
Oh,
So
after the laser and cold water.
yes, yeah. After that, but as the day progresses, okay, that's when your eyes is closed. So got home, and I told you everybody gave me their point of views of what they went through. Some people say a day and a half. Some people said 3 days. Some people said a week. Some people tell me all the experiences.
I heard 2 weeks.
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
what I went through is something that nothing can fucking prepare me for, and it's something that I had to really go through.
Which is
So I come here. I was sitting right here. eyes closed, I can't see nothing. I have to put drops on my eyes every like 10 seconds and shit. So I'm putting drops on my eyes. And then all of a sudden, like my eyes do not want to open.
We are closed. We
Yes,
will
like,
remain
yeah,
closed.
I do not
Physically.
want to open. Yes,
Okay.
I do not want to open.
Your eyes said nope.
Yeah, my eyes said peace, and it
Okay.
just balled out.
And you're actively trying to open your eyes.
I'm mentally trying to open my eyes.
lids
I
work.
can't.
But yeah.
And so all of a sudden, my body temperature just drops, and I start shivering. And all of a sudden, I start sweating.
The hell?
Now, like it's too hot.
He's rebooting.
I was. It's a hard reset.
لو عطس سوى سكرين شوت.
Fuck yeah. So the thing is, everybody told me something, but no one told me the psychological factor of it.
Which is I cannot see.
No, there's pressure inside your head. There's no pain,
Okay.
but you don't know what it is. But there's pressure inside your head.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I don't know what happened, and I went into severe fucking rage.
Okay.
Wait, are you talking about like physical pressure or psychological pressure?
So far, nothing's different.
Psychological pressure.
Okay.
Yes. I felt rage that I haven't felt since I was a kid.
Oh, so this is
And you know when I say kid, you know what I mean.
yeah, this is feral.
This is no. This is something that I thought that I got rid of a long fucking time ago. And I was like, let me get inside the room, close the door, lights out. Like, I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to see nobody. I just want to be alone. And I spent Saturday, Sunday, Monday in bed.
It's chilling.
Did not move. No, there was no chilling. It was one of the worst mental battles that I had to have with myself. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't move. I couldn't eat. I couldn't think.
Couldn't do anything.
And all I had was just rage. Like rage. And the rage needed to go somewhere. Bro, I didn't even have my dogs around me. That's how I was afraid. I might just choke one of them out.
Wow.
Like it really fucked with my head in a way. I was talking to Mo Hamza, the new head of A&R for MdlBeast. Shout out to him. And congratulations. Shout out. One day we'll get you on the podcast. We'll talk about it. And he was talking about his experience. I'm not going to tell you his experience because I don't want that's for him. But he gave me his experience. And when I was talking to him, I felt a little bit of comfort because he understood what I was talking about psychological.
Okay.
Because no one prepared me for it. All I had in my head was just arguments with myself. Like literal fights with myself.
Like literally you going through shariat of your life and just
I'm not even going through shit of my life. I'm going through, the essence of you, I have a problem with. And there's
that's more
so
core.
much fucking pain. I'm trying to talk to fucking rage. I'm trying to tell rage to calm the fuck down. I've never had to experience something like this in my life. When they came here on Wednesday, I was like, I'm not going to tell you the stories. I'm going to say it only on the podcast because if I say it on Wednesday, I'm not going to say it ever fucking
Bro,
again.
this shit's heavy, yo.
This is why I was like, I'm going to tell you one time because I don't want to repeat this to anybody else. Even when I was talking to Geta yesterday, I was like, wait for the podcast. I don't want to repeat this shit again. It was one of the most mindfuck experience that I ever had. And it was just, bro, I felt the fucking rage. Like so fucking like taking every single piece of my body, bro. Like if I had a gun at the house, that would have been a problem that day.
Shit.
Quite like you're like literally
Was that
trapping yourself in a room.
Was that just you sitting with your thoughts for 3 days?
That's it.
I
I
think
couldn't.
so, yeah.
I
That's
couldn't. I couldn't open my eyes. Like I would forcefully open my eyes just to put drops in. And then I would knock myself back to sleep. Or if I'm awake, I wouldn't say a single fucking word. It was just quiet.
Like you just don't want to engage with anybody. You just
The
don't want
only
to.
things that I did was drink water, get up and pray, come back to sleep, get up, pray, drink water. That's it. Nothing in between. Like I moved myself around to the bathroom. I came back again all the time. Bro, same thing. I do not do anything else.
And you still can't see.
And this is like day 1, day 2, and day 3. My eyes still didn't open.
Yeah, so you're still you're literally living in darkness.
I was me, my thoughts, and everything else.
And the
The
rage.
end of day 2, that's when I started like pushing things back. Like, all right, you need to go back in here and close it up. We'll open you in a couple of years.
Okay. I think we're done now. Good job. Good job.
The thing is, I was trying to understand the whole time. Like, I know that I've been under a lot of pressure the last couple of years. And is it the last couple of years coming and attacking me at one time? Is it because I think that I'm not functioning properly that this is happening? Is it because I'm putting lasers in my eyes? This is why it's happening. Like, I do not know what's going on.
Did you have any doubts about the surgery?
No,
No.
zero. Went in
Throughout the entire, like 3 days.
bro, I went in singing. Like, that's how confident.
No. The 3 days that you're like battling rage.
Did not even think about the surgery once.
Okay.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
it was.
here's the thing. I think you were just trapped with your thoughts, and you couldn't do anything else other than just sit and wallow in
Yes,
yourself.
but
It wasn't wallowing.
Okay,
It was
first
just
off,
like
I'm always sitting with my thoughts.
no, but
This is not
trapped.
the first time that I sit and just have to think. But actually, it's like one of the best moments for me when before I go to sleep, about like an hour, I'm just thinking and talking to myself.
We all do that, but in this case, it was just pure concentrated thoughts.
And you didn't have an option to do anything else.
This was the first thing I asked myself, like when I was on my way back. I was like, okay, I need to get some podcasts. I need to get something. I need to start listening to things. And by the time I got to the house, all of that was out the fucking window. There was this other fucking demon that I have to fucking deal with right now. And I don't know where the fuck is it coming from. And it was,
What was the first thought that made you angry?
again, nothing made me angry.
Yeah, it was
Just-
just like
it just
like
appeared.
it was just like
It just
a feeling.
appeared.
Yeah.
It just, bro, I felt it in my fucking body before it even got to my head.
This is-
I felt like, yo, I want to break something. I want to hit someone. Like, I really, like, I feel it in my nerves. And then, like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Then, like, every time, like, a couple of minutes go by, and it goes up, and it goes up, and it goes up, and it goes up. And then by the time I made it home, when I was here, that's when, like, hey,
Snapped.
that's it. It's go time. What's up?
I am here.
Who the fuck are you? This is exactly what it was. And bro, it really, really like played with me. And like, I don't know if it's positive. I don't know if it's negative, but it's not like, by day 2, I got used to it and it was fine. No. I just found a way that, yo, you need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I need to move past
It's like,
this.
yo, I'm not here for this right now. Okay. We'll deal with you later on. It's like, now you just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
It wasn't, and that's the thing, like, I don't know what the fuck it was.
How are you able to kind of box it away?
Start planning.
Okay, there we go.
yeah.
So okay.
So
Go on.
basically, in my head, there was angry Adel sitting right here, and there was a board. And the whole time, I'm telling myself, look at the board. And
ignore angry Adel.
angry Adel's not saying a single fucking word. He's just on fire.
He's just angry,
That's it. He's just there. It looks normal, but I know that's angry Adel.
smoldering.
And then there's, your play-by-play sucks. You know that, right?
Marra.
So I'm looking at this board. I'm telling myself, just look at this board. What's your plan? What do you want to do next? What do you have going on that you need to finish up within this week, next week, and the week before, and whatever. And I just kept planning and planning.
Okay.
Like nonstop. Oh, what's this next idea? Okay, what are the things that I might want to do? And the whole time, this angry asshole is like staring at me. Like, yo, whenever you're done, we're going to have a conversation.
I'm waiting.
Right? And I'm like, yo, you do not exist right now, my guy. Until I feel that I'm like safe in my own body, we're not having a conversation, me and you. You
Question.
cannot have the power over me. What do you want?
Question: did you think, again, hindsight being 2020, it would have been a better idea just have angry Adel draw with you on the board just to engage him at least?
That's
Also
not what angry
collaborate.
Adel does.
Yes,
That's what you're.
that's what I'm saying.
You do
As-
not know angry Adel?
Angry Adel.
I don't know, but I've
Exactly.
heard tales of angry Adel.
Yes, and angry Adel's not here to have a communication about, yo, let's
Yeah.
build together.
Yeah.
No,
Angry Adel breaks boards.
Exactly.
You know what I mean. Like
I know what
the idea just to ignore it. I don't think it might not be the best thing.
But the thing, it's not about ignoring it.
It's about finding something else to
I
distract
don't know
yourself
why
with.
it was there. I can't communicate. I can't understand. I'm trying to figure out why it's there. I just do not have any clue why it's there.
Might I venture a hypothesis?
If you're gonna start it that way, of
Yes.
course.
Okay, Zelda. Tell me, Zelda.
Professor, actually. It might have something to do with control. The fact that at that moment, once you were done with your surgery, you were not in control of your environment anymore. You couldn't really go and do the things you wanted to do.
Of yourself.
Exactly.
you had to be passive.
You were trapped in your own head, literally. And your solution to that, the way that you were able to get past that anger is by reasserting control through planning, by structuring your thoughts in a way that are cohesive, that makes sense. That okay, if I can't do anything else, I can do this at least. I can think
take
of what I
control in that
want
way.
to do, and that's you reasserting control, basically.
Wrong. Because throughout the whole time,
That's a hypothesis.
Okay,
It's okay.
okay. Because
I actually agree with him. Yeah.
because throughout the whole time, I didn't feel like I was powerless.
But you were.
But I didn't feel that. No, even knowing myself, I know that I'm not powerless. I know that I'm gonna have a day 2 or 3 or 4 of recovery that I have to be away from things.
Sure.
I was already mentally prepared for that.
No argument.
No argument at anything.
No-
I did not have any issues of having my eyes closed and not being able to open it. That wasn't also a problem. All of that was not. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I did not have any problems, but there was this problem.
Yeah, but so I'm saying walking into it, you didn't have any problems. But once you stepped out, it
Even stepping out of it, I did not have any problems.
just appeared.
It just that's what see. This is
Yeah.
what I'm trying to fucking explain. It just appeared.
And that's what I'm trying to explain. It appeared because of that sense of passiveness. I don't want to say helplessness because, again, you could have gone and you could have had people come and do
Keep in
whatever
mind,
for you
when it happened, my eyes were not fully closed yet.
when it started.
Exactly. I can still see around. But I felt it. I felt it like deep inside of
Did
me.
you go through any pain, by the way? Like during those 3 days,
No.
there's no pain,
No
there's
pain.
no headaches.
No, pain,
Your eyes
no
didn't hurt?
headaches, nothing.
Okay.
Interesting.
My eyes were not as dry as people said it's going to be.
Okay. But you weren't eating.
I wasn't eating.
Yeah.
I was in a
That's
3-day
Water diet. Yeah. How manifesti of you? you manifested H2O.
Yeah, bro. So it was something different. And like, here's the thing. So the second I opened my eyes, this was like end of day 3, maybe around day 4. The second I opened my eyes, I called Shamsi.
How lucky am I?
It was around noon.
I was
called
truly
Shamsi.
blessed.
Shamsi was at work. He's like, hey man. I was like, you got a minute? He's like, yeah. I was like, what's up? I was like, don't do it.
Literally,
Don't do it.
in those words. It's like, I just need to, like, just don't do it. I'm like, okay.
I was like, I'll explain to you on the podcast. Just don't do it. Because that's the thing. Like everyone told me everything except that could happen.
and
And the only person that understood what I was talking about was Mo Hamza because he experienced something
similar.
not similar. It's a totally different experience, but he understood what I was talking about because it was psychological also for him.
Yeah, that reminds me of people who do gastric sleeve technique, and they in unison say like the actual food, it's not the thing you miss the most. Like they don't prepare you for the mental shock of not being able to eat. That honestly, it's
Not being able to eat.
yes,
Yeah.
Like no appetite. Or
I
no
speak
desire for food.
from my experience.
Yeah.
It's looking at a plate and just seeing it there full, and you literally have to stop after 1 or 2 bites. Like it
Physically?
yes, physically,
Yeah.
Okay.
but mentally you're still like, yo, it's there. I want to finish.
I want to keep enjoying.
I want to keep
this.
indulging.
Because your brain and your stomach are not talking right
Yeah,
now.
it's and it messes with you. Like I've known people who've done it and just like they, for like months at a time, they just burst into tears. It just I mentioned like they were like pregnant women. Yani. It was that bad, but there really it shows you like your experiences are your own experiences. Like that anger, I haven't heard it before, and I've heard people who just felt like helpless, maybe depressed, maybe just frustrated, but that thing is unique to Adel.
Yes,
That's the one again because everyone that I talked to was, "Hey, were you depressed?" Like, no, there was no depression.
No, but see that
there was nothing.
that explains. That says to me what it says to me is your reaction to the situation that a lot of people go through when they do this surgery is whatever the fact that you can't look, that you can't see, that you can't do whatever. Your reaction to that is anger. That's interesting because it tells me that you really do have a very high desire for control.
No, that's something you really need to unpack.
You know,
I don't need to unpack anything.
I know
I'm
that's
just-
the Adel
Again,
approach. Yeah.
again, I disagree. It was not about control. It has nothing to do with control at all whatsoever. I tell you, I didn't feel like
when
I
did
didn't
the
have any
anger
control.
when did the anger start dissipating?
Around day 3.
Once you started being able to see again, right?
No,
Before, after,
it started going away before I started opening my. When I called you,
yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, it was not angry at him.
Yes,
It was,
exactly.
it was joking at it,
Exactly.
which I found kind of surprising. What the fuck, this motherfucker's joking? Like, are you on joke mode?
Exactly. But I'm telling you, like when I called you, I was perfectly normal. Like everything was back to normal. Like I knew exactly what's going on. I know what's happening. But the first 2 days, there was just this anger that wanted something. I don't know what the fuck I want. Like I want to feed you, all right? But what could I feed you? I want to feed you something that can give me something positive back for me to build on that. You know me. I love aggression. Aggression it takes me above and beyond compared to other people.
And you find ways to channel it in productive manners. You find ways to let it lift you up to another level, and you find ways to use it effectively.
It's interesting because you and me have very different approaches to anger. It's if I were to say, like, I deal with anger in my own way. When I basically sit alone, just like seethe for a little bit, I'm like, I'm good for the day. Because if I don't have that little moment of hatred, it's
you reflect your anger inward.
You want a little moment of hatred.
Yes, it's like
Hatred.
yeah, it's like I make a joke, but the night anger is real, and it's special time for me only.
The night anger. So what I hear from you is I'm justified in not wanting anybody to put lasers in my eyes.
I'm still gonna say this: if you could do it, I advise that you do it.
But you can't do it.
No, I am mortally afraid of doing this.
Yes.
There is nothing more that I honestly fear than the idea of putting lasers in my eyes.
I like
Shamsi.
glasses too much.
Shamsi,
You know,
do you know how dangerous anesthesia is?
It's very dangerous.
it's very dangerous.
Yes, most people die
it's
from
playing
it
with
than-
death.
Exactly.
Most people die from anesthesia than the actual surgery.
Most or
Yes.
more.
More people die from surgery,
Okay.
anesthesia than surgery.
I went into so many surgeries for the broken things that I have on my body.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah. إنك سليم ما شاء الله عليك.
Alhamdulillah.
They couldn't fix
Alhamdulillah.
that soul, though,
طيب.
but-
Hell no. Hell no. All right.
Soul's gonna stay
That
broken.
one I was fine with.
Mm.
Right? I was like, okay, there's a risk there. This one was a walk in the fucking park. When I tell you it is so simple and easy,
Yeah. But see that mental torture that you went through, that Spanish Inquisition, fucking sector where they put cold water in your eyes. Yeah, that those parts of the story, I don't want to go through those parts.
those are normal, bro.
Yeah.
Those like 2 seconds.
Yeah. See, I will invest in the lens industry. Thank you, Luxottica, for offering all the glasses in the world. At highly inflated prices. I shall buy. Yeah, I shall continue buying.
Thank the monopoly.
Yeah, honestly, it's providing you with what you're wearing with
Anyway,
style and stuff.
So now I got to be in shades for a while. My eyes are not healing as fast as I thought they would.
Okay, see, by the way, the No Fear t-shirt, he got that with the Oakley glasses. Show the Oakley glasses, Eduardo. Let's see the Oakley glasses.
The
Come on.
Oakley racism 14.
Yeah, let's come on, bro. We're bringing 1998 back.
No, bro. Here's the thing. I remember when one of my boys did it, they gave him these boxed up huge glasses. I thought that were fire.
Yeah,
Bro, like
It's-
they covered everything.
bro, it's a style. It's like
and so when I went there,
Italian Magnet, 1960.
I was hoping that. And then all of a sudden I come out with racism Oakley 14. I was like, yo, this is not what we planned for, bro.
They're
These safety ass
They're
glasses.
catching up with the fashion,
Border
bro.
Patrol issued.
Fucking Shaolin sent me a message. He's like, hey, Blade.
Bro, for me, the best one is the response that somebody sent you when you posted that story.
Bro, okay, here's the thing. A lot of people, I believe, and I say this from the bottom of my heart, stupid. Okay? When I tell you I can't fucking read, you texting me doesn't fucking help.
But in caps, though.
But again, that was the funniest one, man. That was the funniest one. Like Sudoof knew what to do. She's like, I hope you can read this. I'm like, why is it in caps though?
All caps.
صرخ جاي تسمع.
See, she gave it a shot, Adel. She gave it a shot. There's nothing better that you can do than to give something a shot.
Bro,
I really enjoyed texting you, just knowing you're not going to be able to read it.
look, this dude.
يا حليلي أنا دق ترى. قلت أكيد he's gonna hear
لا، لا، لا.
it. He's gonna hear it.
Let me
بيتحسس كده وين
I want him
الجوال.
to hear the notifications. I just enjoy knowing that he can't open
Okay.
it.
Keep in mind, my phone was on silent.
Ah.
Nothing around
حتى
me.
ما رن ما يهز.
Nothing. Bro, like dead.
كما أبغى أكسره.
Like, no, I just didn't want to be around the phone.
Yeah.
Like, it's not because they told me to stay away from the phone. It's like, yo, I'm staying away from everything right now.
شوف, you could have used it for, okay, no, never mind. Voice recording messages to yourself. Why am I?
Note to self.
Note to self.
Note to self.
Note to self. I am angry.
Note to self too. I am still angry.
Captain's log.
The wrath is here, but I don't know why.
No, I remember when I started opening my eyes, I looked at my phone and I still couldn't read. But I saw Turks gave me one emoji and I knew exactly what that emoji is. So I said my voice, I was like, yo, I can't see it, but fuck you. Because I knew it was the middle finger.
Was it really?
It was.
It was the middle finger.
Bravo, Turks, bravo. On point.
Yeah, but again, thanks to
Alhamdulillah
everybody.
salama.
Allah salam,
Yeah.
but thanks to everybody. Not the ones who said, yo, alhamdulillah salama, but also the ones that actually took it a little step further and was talking shit to me.
Yeah.
Like, I thank you for like taking
Understanding it.
Yeah, like, just kicking the shit with me when you know, this is
He was
something
bored.
weird.
Yeah, he was
But,
bored.
and I love the fact that everybody was laughing, man. It was
fun
good
for all
the
of
soul.
us.
Bro,
was fun for all
and
of
you
us.
know what? And those shades look fucking fire. Ray
Thank
Charles.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, these are less expensive than the ones you wear.
I know, bro. Just let me not get into these. now.
I just want to make a word for
Yeah,
you.
I'm just telling you,
What's happening there?
bro. These are my new glasses.
Your
glass.
new?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Telling the truth.
Okay. So one of my
He's on that Nunu.
okay. One of my mishaps from my previous
Adventures, let's go.
adventures was I lost my glasses. Okay, my new glasses.
As Shamsi does on adventures.
As a Shamsi does.
Yes.
So at some point and then I broke my spare glasses. So at some point I had to walk around with shades because there's no other way I could see. So
We're accustomed to that now. Adi.
okay. See, it's no longer weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was called.
He made it cool. You didn't. Anyway.
I love Turks.
So I had to go to the glasses
You might
store.
get some confidence from this.
Yeah.
No.
okay.
I'm going to take that away.
And you know what? I actually had to leave the house and go do things. But so it was weird. Anyway, so I broke my spares and I went to the glass store, hoping and praying that they could actually find my
Coke bottles?
my old spare, like a new copy of my old spares, which they did. Yay. But those lenses were fucked up, and I had to get new ones because you'll always need a spare because someone like me cannot function without glasses.
You need spares.
No, I literally can't function without glasses,
yeah,
and I
sorry.
recognize that it is actually a huge hindrance to any potential emergency that might happen.
This is a long story for you to tell us the price.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Andy. Just
Too
give us
much,
the
bro.
price.
It's a Tom Ford price, bro. What
I
do you
know.
expect?
No, see, that's the thing. That's what I'm telling you. Like the glasses is one price. Give me the
And
price of the lens.
The lenses is double the price of the glasses.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because of the
double.
thickness.
Exactly.
They're using too much material.
Okay, but you know what
It's
the
called
irony is?
economies of scale.
You know what the irony is, Turks?
Yeah.
The less thick it is, the more expensive it is. So yani, it's like you're
There's
using
a joke there somewhere, but I'm not going to go for it.
But that's the thing. You're using less glass for something that costs more. It doesn't make sense to me.
It's precise machinery, Shamsi. It's more technical.
Yes.
Oh.
They had to bring in an expert for your glasses.
Keys.
Yeah, they brought in the eyes guy.
The eyes guy.
Yeah.
His name is Dr. M.
The optometrist.
He worked for 007?
Yeah, متعلم.
Just saying.
MI6? Hello.
But I'm glad, Abu Adul, that you will be able to see naturally.
I just
I can
have
already
no
tell
idea.
you they have beautiful lashes. So, I'm glad the world's
Thank
going to
you.
see that
Yo,
now.
yo, don't
Wow.
ever.
This got weird.
You're like-
No, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything.
No.
Y'all missed out.
Wallow.
No.
Wallow.
Is that what?
Yeah.
I missed out too.
The way he opened the eyes.
Oh,
for
the
me,
door.
you
Just
know?
like the door, not the
Yeah,
eye. You
exactly.
fucking asshole.
The door, yeah.
They fluttered.
They fluttered.
They
you know?
fluttered. And
Yes.
winds happened.
I have never seen me look. I've never seen him look at me like that.
Allah.
My eyebrows are this Turks.
Exactly. Oh, you're here.
There was a wave.
Exactly.
He gave you a come hither look,
No,
basically.
that's exactly.
Now, every time I close my eyes, I hear ting, ting, ting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Enough.
get that
Enough.
one.
I think we're
Yeah.
good. I think we killed this.
The Barber movie is coming out, by the way, so I'll see y'all there.
The barber.
Barbie movie.
Barbie.
The Barber movie. Where do you live?
I don't know. Somewhere where I haven't went
Is
to
the
the barber.
Barbie movie's not coming out.
I don't know. If it's coming out on the 21st.
Bro,
don't know if
I
it's coming out.
want to
it
see.
got, it got pushed till August, but I don't know what's happening. There.
I want to see Oppenheimer. I want to see
I
things
want
blow up.
Oppenheimer, definitely.
So I guess we're all going to go together then.
Oh,
Of
hell
Yeah,
yeah.
good damn.
But apparently, we need to
I
check
can't
out.
go. Fucking.
Oh, wait.
No,
wait,
you can
wait.
wear the shades. Look, yeah, just be like Oppenheimer. If everybody asks you, tell you in cosplay.
First off, the only reason I'm wearing it, first off, I can function without it, but I'm wearing it because we have these bright ass lights.
and also
And so at the theater,
looks good.
it's gonna be laser as hell, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We need to look at the right theater setup before we go.
What?
So
What theater that's set up?
No,
You're not
so-
going to go to the Onyx because it's a screen. It's not a.
No. So
theater.
Nolan shot it in a
Hey.
specific aspect ratio and format.
We all
and
saw it on Instagram.
Yeah,
okay?
it has to
We
be
all saw it on
IMAX.
Instagram.
We're gonna go to IMAX.
Bro, let me
We'll go to
pretend that
IMAX.
I'm a film buff.
You're not.
You're not.
The thing is, this is what I want to suggest.
It's Sir
Since
Christopher
we
to you.
all
He's not
want to
even
go
the
see
same.
it, okay? How about we just book a whole room in Villarreal?
Damn.
Ooh, Gigi.
Since really ask all the boys. Since all the boys would do it, I think it was like 14K.
I get the middle seat.
Put
I'm
the
just
wealth
letting you know.
button. Put the wealth button.
Oh,
the what
I
button.
totally forgot that we're on the podcast. What was?
No,
Nope,
not
that
that one.
Wrong one.
Nope.
Not that
Wrong
one.
one.
Wait.
Not
Nope,
that
no.
one.
Wrong one.
No.
Wrong one.
Yeah,
Nope,
it's,
nope.
it's the one below. It's the one below. It's the one below.
This is very disturbing, guys.
Fog.
This is very
The
disturbing.
second one from top.
I think it's here, by the way.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this,
That was just.
this
I
is
don't know
how
what that was. Mute.
There we go. Okay.
Found it eventually.
See,
God.
we're proving that he can't see. We're proving. it. Yeah,
Bro.
There's
I
colors
pressed-
here.
I'm like, I know it's blue,
Yeah.
but the whole right side is
Color
white.
blue, Adel, color blue. Yeah.
Well, anyway.
And honestly, the reason I'm looking forward to it because A, Nolan has not missed in a long, long time, and B,
Have you seen Tenant?
he has not
That's
missed.
a great
he has
movie.
not missed
Okay.
in a
Shut up,
long,
it's not.
long time. B, guys, it's the Manhattan Project. It's one of the most interesting historical episodes of the
Manhattan
past 100 years,
Project,
bro.
period.
Yeah, like it's fucking interesting, bro.
That's it.
Like there's spies, there's like
Nazis.
Nazis, there's things that go boom. You know, there's a lot of good stuff. There's people that die.
Technically, there's two things that went boom.
Dr. Manhattan,
Technically.
you know, not even
Well,
gonna ask.
anyway, on other news,
Other news.
Instagram Threads came out.
And
Oh yeah. You mean 2.0?
Shamsi, I just told you. Why do you keep like setting? What do you? I don't know what to say when you
it
say
is
and
the most
what?
successful app in history.
You didn't get that from And?
No, I didn't get that
What
from
are you
and
talking
church.
about,
Allah
my guy? It
Yahdeen.
was so
Allah
simple.
Yahdeen.
100 million
It's
downloads
there.
in 1 week.
Now let's discuss that.
It's linked to Instagram. Of course, it get 100 million.
If I am launching an app that's connected to Instagram, and Instagram has like 1 billion.
And Facebook, right? Or is it not connected to
No,
Facebook?
just
No,
Instagram.
it's only Instagram.
Okay.
Right? And so the second when I open it, it just tells me, yo, there's Threads. Of course I'm gonna go down and see what the
Yeah,
hell's going
like-
on.
So
100 billion seems even slow. 100 million seems slow, low.
Exactly.
all of you are on Threads
Like a
right
10% conversion rate.
I'm on past the Kabsa Threads.
now. Okay,
And
Turks.
I'm having
I'm
fun
not.
over there.
Are you
bro.
threading?
No, I'm not.
Okay, are you threading?
I am threading.
Is that the word? Is that a term?
That's khayt.
Khayting.
Yes, sir.
Nope, nope,
Yes.
nope, nope.
Yeah, no one can
No,
tell me no.
I don't think that's the way. Well,
When they translate into Arabic, it's khayt.
Okay.
according to
Wait, I
Google
guess that's
Translate.
okay. Okay, that's what we're doing now.
When you do a bunch of threads, it's Mecca.
No.
Okay,
that's-
it's I don't know what that is.
You know what?
I think
No.
it's Bakara.
Okay,
That's
is
your
it
age.
Baqarah?
That's just your age.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, I haven't yet.
Arabic is a second language to me.
Okay.
Don't forget that.
I haven't yet. Is it any different than Twitter?
There's no DMs
Not
Yes.
yet.
No DMs?
Yeah, yeah.
yet.
Yet.
Okay, do you know what it is? Did
What
you
is
see
it?
it? Oh, yeah.
And
I've
there's,
seen people like talk
Okay.
about it in news.
I'll
and
tell
there's
you
no
what it is.
hashtags. by the
It's
way.
Twitter 1.0.
Oh, so marra
It's the first Twitter.
primitive
Yes.
There's no hashtags?
There's no hashtags.
Okay.
character limits.
It's similar to Twitter right now. 300 something, I think.
500.
Twitter has no limits now. You have basically you can
Actually,
write
yes, yeah.
yeah, you can write novels and tweets basically.
Yeah,
at
actually,
this
Twitter,
point.
Twitter is like forever now.
Okay.
So you're just threading. Oh, bro, let me tell you, I was gonna delete it today.
What happened?
Because I was scrolling through Threads, and someone said, "Hey, Threads," and
Friends.
yes,
No.
Friends.
and I almost lost it.
Okay, the anger came back.
Maybe the anger came to prepare me for this moment.
See, exactly. We knew it was coming.
Bro, let's not use Threads.
Trends.
Bro,
I mean, it's clever.
shut the hell
No,
up.
it's not.
All right?
Come on.
No, shut up.
It's marketing savvy.
No, it's
Do
not.
you,
Is
do
there a
you use the
Twitter
term
equivalent?
tweeps?
Tweeps?
I
I hate you.
Bro, you know who tweeps are?
Yes, Twitter
They're-
peeps.
Twitter friends, yeah.
No, Twitter peeps, you idiot.
Twitter, yeah, exactly. which,
I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I hate this guy.
which means what?
Friends.
Yeah, exactly. Friends. Friends. Malik, about dude. You're just old. You just need to catch
You're
up.
not
with
even
it.
on it. What are you talking about?
I just appreciate the
He's not
youngins
on it
when
because
they come
the
up with
youngins
new
of what?
terms. You know, the young generation.
Adel, he's not on.
They're
because
innovating language, bro.
He's not on because DMs aren't there.
I know.
I'm
You
not-
can't creep.
Okay, but Suad, how do you follow people? Do you follow people?
Yes.
Do you thread people?
Yes.
Do
You don't
No,
threat
you don't
people.
threat
yo.
people.
No.
No.
Do you send a needle?
No, you don't need needle. Bro.
How does it work?
You connect it to Instagram, so you
So
can.
you automatically follow all of your
You
Instagram
can.
people?
You can.
automatically.
Yeah.
You
I
can
did
automate.
I did, and that was a mistake.
No, they do a stupid thing. The second you log in, they say, "Hey, by the way, here's a whole list of all your friends.
All your Instagram friends.
Yeah, pick who do you want to follow and let them follow you back, right?
Yeah.
And you already have like hundreds of friends. You'd be like, yo, I
Okay.
can't pick all those. So you put, yo, just follow all.
Follow all
Okay.
that.
Yes. That's
طيب
it.
وعندهم سالفة.
If you open my personal threads, there's only a retweet or a rethread of something that Gelek put, and I never came back on again.
Okay.
So the second you go to Adil's profile, you see something on Gelek.
Does it have photos? Does it have
Yes,
videos?
you
can.
Yes.
You can put photos and videos.
Okay, so it's more advanced than Twitter 1.0. So what doesn't it have? What does Twitter
No
have? it
DMs,
doesn't?
No DMs, no hashtags.
no explore page.
The,
Okay, I would-
disco-
I would-
the
I would
discoverability
argue-
is shit.
Yeah, you can't search shit.
I would argue that hashtags are dead, but okay, go on.
Excuse me?
What are you
Like, do
talking
people still actually use
Yes,
hashtags?
yes.
When's the last time you used a hashtag?
Every time I'm on Twitter.
You?
about? I don't.
Okay.
He doesn't go on Twitter at all.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
أنا أنام في تويتر فعلا
Yes.
عارف إنه
Okay,
أنت-
so yeah, hashtag still a thing.
I always see my man's when he puts it,
Do you think that
he
it's
goes
actually...
in on articles and shit.
don't you think it's actually going to dominate compared to Twitter? I'm just asking a question.
It's nowhere near Twitter right now.
In terms of usability and functionality. But that's going to be fixed over the next 2 years.
I'll tell you why it's not going to be successful.
No, I'm just asking you.
No, I'll tell you why.
Why?
Look, it has potential.
Yeah.
But so I wrote something. I wrote thoughts. But
Threads.
no. Okay, this guy, you need to shut up. Let me talk, man.
Hudu.
I put thoughts, THOTS,
Okay.
and I pressed send. And it said, oh, people who put this have been reported. Do you want to make changes?
Okay.
I was like, okay.
Oh.
So you start policing me from the second I put the word.
Oh.
Again, that kind of resolves one of the main issues of Twitter, doesn't it? People
Does
who
it?
tweet people who are toxically toxic.
But who are we?
Are you gonna please people?
Hold on, Shamsi. I want you. No. Before you say anything else, I just want you to listen to me. You are leaving Elon Musk, running to who?
Zuck.
Mr. Zuckman.
Do you trust him?
Mr. Clone Man.
Do you trust him?
I
The lizard
do
person.
not.
So if he's putting these things, these walls,
Roadblocks.
roadblocks, sure, in front of you, do you think it's going to be pro anything, or is it going to be super liberal on whatever we think is right is going to be right and everybody else is wrong?
I think he's gonna be super pro money. So
bro,
and that's
relax.
that's one of the problems with Twitter right now. Like all the advertisers running away and all that, nonsense going on.
Though there's an interesting wrinkle to that specifically.
And resolving that from the beginning by saying, "Hey, you want to check yourself?"
There's an interesting wrinkle to that might actually push Twitter to the edge. They recently rolled out actual monetization for Twitter
For
users.
Twitter, yeah. And people are making money. Yo.
Yeah,
For
How?
Twitter users.
Twitter users. So if you have an account and you have lots of engagement on your accounts, lots of replies, lots of views, you get a percentage or a cut of the AdSense that is in the replies. Like I saw accounts like posting like, "Yo, I got $20,000, $8,000, $5,000."
There was a guy who got $900,000.
Whoa.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
For what exactly? Just tweeting?
Yes.
What?
You're a content creator. There's rules for how to apply for it. And you have to be very active on Twitter. You
Yes.
have, I think, over like 12,000 or 20,000.
I think so. Rule number 1: give me $8.
Yeah, $8 first. $8 first. But also keep in mind, all the numbers that we're talking about, they're like from February. So it's a couple of months. It's not 1 month.
Oh, okay.
Still a couple
Yes.
of
So
months.
you
and
gave
like
me
900K.
$60 so far, basically.
No, everybody's making
Your math is way up. Okay.
money.
$64.
Again, I do not think Instagram is going to be the winner in this. And if you're on Instagram, you don't really care about your threads.
Okay, the Instagram or Threads?
They're all tied in together.
But we're looking at them are two different things.
How?
Do you access Threads through your Instagram?
Yes. There's
It's a
a
separate
button. When
app.
you press, you go straight back to your Instagram.
So it's not a separate app.
It is a separate app.
It's separate.
But it's connected to each other. If I
Link.
want to post, if I'm on my Instagram account logged in and I'm on my threads and I want to put my thread into Instagram, I
You
just
can.
click, share, to add to story.
Okay.
And it goes straight to Instagram and adds it to your
That's
story.
what I've been seeing people do.
Yes, that's what we've been doing at Past the Kabsa.
Yeah.
That's the question. What is the potential of Threads failing and getting folded into Instagram?
I think very likely.
What do you mean by getting folded and failing? So
As
it no
in-
longer exists, yani?
The app
the
is
fuck
not
should-
really
you-
getting much traction on its own.
I'll
Might
give-
as well add it as a feature in Instagram. So that
Best
way-
example, IGTV.
Yes, I was
Exactly.
gonna say.
Yeah, if you want to do long form videos, you had to do IGTV. And then they found out, oh, okay, like we can just put our normal posts.
Yeah, it doesn't
And
have to be its
full
own
length.
thing.
And then all of a sudden, like, oh, we can just turn our IGTV into posts, from posts into reels.
No, so it's just basically rebranding the same feature.
Yes.
The idea is there, and how about we create a feature where people can infinitely scroll or make it like they're flipping through TV channels, right? So
The,
this just
the term is
rebranded.
the term is fail fast.
Also, Threads is not in Europe yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How come? Interesting.
They
Discrimination.
didn't meet their
GDPR.
They have
standards.
they have very strong legislation.
data.
Data protection standards.
Yes.
Okay. Haha.
Yet.
I'm ha-haing.
They're gonna meet it.
Yeah.
But if you're using right now Threads, all the things that Facebook got sued for, Threads is doing it to you right now. It's
would you-
taking all your fucking data, everything that you do. If you breathe,
So what's
it's similar to TikTok right now.
so what's yani, let's for a user, let's say
What's the value proposition?
Exactly. What's the value proposition here?
Nothing. The only value proposition that you're gonna have if you want to be on Threads is that you had a hard time building on Twitter, but you were good in Instagram. Now you have your own Twitter where automatically all your followers can go over there. So you can start your Threads today. If you had 1 million followers, you can start with 400,000 automatically off the bat.
So that's a pretty big
Exactly.
plus. That's a huge, and I'm not just talking for people who are huge and they have huge audiences. I'm talking for people who are, hey, I just want to get connected to my homies. I just want to see what they're saying and what they're thinking. I don't think like Twitter.
Yeah, but
Twitter. A lot of at least the people that I used to know on Twitter left Twitter a long time ago. And you're one of the few people that I think remain like those people that
Yeah,
I know on
unfortunately.
Twitter.
Captain goes down with this
what are
shit.
you talking
You
about?
know, No, I'm talking about me personally. A lot of the people that I know personally, a lot of them left Twitter a long time ago. This would be for me. Hey, I get to see what people I know
The way I look at it is that
think
when
and want.
a lot of people on Instagram are not even using Instagram,
True, and they're not posting me and stuff.
Yeah, they're not posting. They're not doing anything to Insta story. They're just browsing. And now you're giving them Threads. What's going to make them go and text their feelings and thoughts and what's going on or post a picture? They were not active to begin with. They're just there for images and
but
for videos.
Do you think this is going to be attractive to Twitter users in terms of, hey, this is a different community. I don't have to deal with all the bullshit toxic drama that happens on Twitter.
If you're big on Twitter, but
Bots.
if you're big on Twitter,
The
but
bots
you're
are
not-
already here, by the way.
Yeah, no, come on, you can't get around.
the bots are on Threads.
Yes.
If you have a big community on Instagram, on Twitter, but you couldn't translate into Instagram, why do you think Threads is going to help you? You're still starting from zero.
Yeah.
So if I'm already successful somewhere that's already active, why should I go somewhere else?
Because I would imagine that the audience that
You would always imagine.
I would imagine the audience that use Threads not right now, but at some point is going to diverge from the audience that's using Twitter. Why would I use
Based
both?
on what data?
I would imagine. مثلا
What was the thought process that made you imagine this?
they're the same platform in terms of usage. The only
No, they're
difference
not.
in terms of, it's text, right? It's about texting little snippets of text and then sharing them with an audience.
One is still fresh, and one is already tried and true.
Well, tried and true and
Old,
and
old and
Failed.
busted. Old and busted is the term I'd use.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Is it old and busted? Or
Currently, it's busted. It's still old, but it's in it.
no,
it's-
currently
being
we
busted.
No, currently we say it's busted, but busted as of what?
How do you define busted? is what
Exactly.
he's saying.
Well, again, as a Twitter expert, allow me to
Yes.
chime in.
Okay.
As a twit.
As a twit.
as a proper twit.
Yes.
Okay.
The functionality is not where it should be. The website has been really unstable for the past couple of months. It's really, really slow. Features are just plugged in and taken out willy-nilly. They closed spaces. Oh, sorry, not spaces, circles. And a lot of people just really like that feature and just went away without
An explanation.
an explanation.
Yeah.
They could do a lot more with spaces. They're just not doing a lot with them. I can go on. but
Security issues.
security issues and
Security issues everywhere.
it's one step forward, two steps back. Like one of the things I personally hate, like don't make tweets really, really long. That kind of defeats the purpose of Twitter.
Do you feel like the platform has progressed since Elon jumped in, or it's regressed?
Here's the thing. I have to be fair. Like I'd give him a C or C plus.
It's in a better place than where it was.
That's not a very good fucking grade.
No, look,
I'm talking about him, C grade.
it's in a better place than it was, but we all
It's certainly
know,
more fun now.
100%.
Which is quite relative.
But here's
Yeah.
the thing. What you're talking about is something that we were told by Elon Musk that, hey, there's going to be changes, there's going to be ups and downs. We're looking to rebuild the company.
That's why I say I'm being fair. Like,
Exactly.
Is it more
So,
trolly?
so you know, actually, it's way less trolling.
Yeah, that's one of the because that's one of the issues
Less
that people
bots.
have. You know,
way,
it's the trolliness.
way less bots.
People jumping on bandwagons and all that
Oh,
shit.
way less, bro. It's much healthier than where it was before.
Really,
Yes.
it's more policed. Is it more policed?
No.
No.
It's less policed.
No.
Then how is it healthier?
Exactly.
People get their pent up aggression outside. خلاص.
Didn't a lot of people migrate to other platforms? I don't know.
What-
Again,
No.
I'm asking.
What other platforms?
I don't know. Truth Social, whatever is ultra.
Truth Social is for very white people, Oakley wearers.
Yes.
Oakley, where is the Oakley segment?
The Oakley segment. No,
Okay.
again,
Like Be Real. What the hell is Be Real? I see some people using something called Be Real.
look, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of when every couple of months we hear of a new Twitch competitor that's paying someone to get out of Twitch
Yep.
in order to get people there.
They're,
And then
they're paying a lot.
Yeah, and then a couple of years later, you find that same person back on Twitch. So it's the same story.
So what we should be looking for right now is the upcoming VR social media platform.
No, what is going to happen right now if Threads doesn't keep getting updates fast and getting to exactly where Twitter is today
It's gonna die.
in terms of functionality, people are not going to wait.
I think Lizard Man has enough money to make that happen.
Then you should have made it happen before you launched it.
Yeah. Remember Meta?
No, but Meta still exists, doesn't it?
Yes, Meta.
Well,
yeah,
we're
but,
still waiting though.
You
but it was
did-
supposed
you
to be the
didn't-
metaverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't launch a feature complete product. You launched a proof of concept.
Exactly. That's
Barely
all it
that.
is. And you're celebrating your proof of concept, but you didn't give any offerings to it.
Honestly,
Sounds like a punch to Twitter. That's all they wanted to do.
I don't know.
Hey, listen, I mean, a lot of people are
I
leaving
don't
Twitter.
know.
We got space here. We're still working on it. But حياكم الله.
But keep in mind, people
Yeah.
are saying a lot of people are leaving Twitter, but the numbers are opposite of that. The numbers are going up on Twitter.
No, no.
It's lots of white liberals just performing like, oh, I'm going to leave Twitter because bad people are here.
And no one is leaving. His numbers are like an all-time high. So no one's leaving Twitter.
now we're trusting the numbers.
You have someone that's actually out there telling you all the pros and cons of the company.
No, but is he actually giving you like is he being transparent about the data that's that he's sharing?
None of the people I've seen on my timeline said, yo, I'm gonna leave Twitter, find me at here, have left Twitter.
Do you pay $8?
No.
Why not?
Because screw you, Elon Musk. I'm gonna use my
No,
I'm gonna use the app.
wait, come on, for real. Why don't you pay $8?
Why do I need to?
Because you're a power user, you're a twit.
Power user.
And, you know,
Yeah,
you're a
I-
twit power user.
I tweet a lot, but I don't have aspirations to become a full-time twit.
Yes.
don't
He's
you
happy
really-
with just being a
don't,
twat.
Yes.
don't you really
I'm a
a
tier
proper
twat.
twit or twat or both? No, for real.
Like,
Like,
there's nothing compelling in it for me.
bro, it's
I just tweet for fun. Z's.
no, but I'm saying, what would you get out of those $8? You don't think any value?
And okay, maybe editing tweets, but like I because I can't type for shit, but that's about it. Yeah.
Fascinating.
The one thing I really hate the most, like I said, I'm gonna bang on this every single opportunity. Like the really long tweets. Like I see a tweet and that says "sees more," I skip.
See more. Okay.
Because it's annoying on the app. When you see more,
You scroll down,
Yeah, no, you
scroll
have to
down.
go into it, and then the other one, and the other one. If he has like 6 tweets in a row, that's
No,
all
no,
see
no,
more.
no.
It's annoying as hell.
It's
So it has a thread.
a single tweet that's like 5,000 words.
Yeah, see, like I don't have a problem with that. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm not gonna read it. So you go ahead and do whatever you want. You have the freedom to give me like all your whole life story into a tweet.
It's always a gamble. Like, is it like just a couple of more words and like boom?
no, but it's a good surprise. It's like, yeah, you're gonna get skipped.
Adel consumes his media, in other ways.
Okay.
He killed the conversation
It sounds
every
like-
single
مرة.
time.
مرة.
No, he's not a reader.
And for some reason,
I just grabbed my phone and the
and
first
for some reason, like
notification-
he made it sexual. For some
He's
reason.
a tweeter. Twatter.
first notification on my phone.
No.
Potter.
Shamsi always wanted to be. Never mind.
Shamsi always want to be what?
خلاص لا راحت.
Say it, say it.
راحت لا خلاص.
Say it,
He
say
cut
it.
me off 5 times.
Now you know how,
He's
now
not
you
gonna
know,
know.
Now you know how I
he's
feel.
teased that there is a piece of information about him and he doesn't know what it
Now
is.
you know how I feel.
I actually am.
I know.
I'm
I know.
still thinking about it.
Enjoy it.
You know what?
Fester in it.
So this is one of the things that I'm learning to do.
Which is
Let things go.
Moving away from this.
Please, yeah, let this go.
Let's let this go. Happy 4th anniversary to MdlBeast.
Happy
MdlBeast
4th
Happy 4th
anniversary.
anniversary.
Let me play
Has
this.
it been 4
Let me
years?
play something for them.
to you, happy birthday to you. سنة حلوة يا جيمي سنة حلوة يا
Hey.
جيمي.
والله لحن
Yes, hello.
Hello.
سنة حلوة يا جيمي
Hey!
Yes, Allah. Yes.
سنة حلوة
Oh, he keeps going.
happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, MdlBeast.
Happy birthday. Indeed.
Why do you have that voice?
Someone sent it to me on my birthday.
Well done, someone. Well done.
I forgot who it was. Oh,
Thank you for sharing that, يعني الصراحة.
anyways. Oh yeah, so yeah.
4 years.
Yeah, congrats to MdlBeast on 4 years.
Congrats.
That went quick, bro.
مرة.
Yeah,
That
very
went
quick.
really, really quick.
very, very quick.
Beasts.
I feel like we didn't get enough MdlBeasts.
We were COVIDed out of
Yeah,
Middle Beast for
granted.
1 year.
Only one.
Yeah, 1 year. But that was, and then we came back with XP and you know,
Azimuth.
Stronger.
Azimuth is about to come back right now.
Azimuth is coming back soon.
Oh, interesting.
And now we have Balad. So there's expansion in the Middle Beast lineup schedule, which is great, honestly. Now we have, what, 4 festivals a year? Azimuth, Balad, Soundstorm,
Azimuth
XP.
is not a.
It's not a festival.
It's an event.
It's a 2-day event.
Yeah, it's not a
mini festival.
Yeah,
It's a
mini
fest.
festival.
It's a fair.
It's a fest.
Yeah, looking forward to so much more growth and diversity and change, inshallah.
Wishing them all the best. I already sent Ramadan a message. He's also in shock. He's like, yo, it's been 4 years.
Yeah, they go like time flies when you're having a time.
Especially for someone like him who's working nonstop, thinking about the year ahead and the year ahead and the year ahead. Like to him, like you're saying it's been 4 years. To him, he's thinking the year 6 and year 7 right now.
Yeah.
So he didn't even feel those years because to him it's like, yo, okay, KPIs met.
Always coming. It's always about what's
Objectives achieved. He's looking at it that way. But when you tell him, yo, it's 4 years, it kind of
Yeah,
takes you back for a
It
second.
kind of takes you back to that old meme. Like 2017 was 3 years ago. 2000, the year 2000 was like 10 years ago. And that's it.
Yeah, congrats
Everything-
to everybody involved. Seriously, congrats to Ramadan and Talal and all the boys involved. Wish you guys all the best.
Tahaloon.
Amen.
That was some hard work. Before we bounce, I saw an announcement that I really liked. But see, I can't read, but I'm taking a while to get
عطني
some this.
جوالي يا بابا.
Read the second one.
Mecca to have a new theme park?
Yes,
Okay.
they're going to be launching a theme park in Mecca.
Interesting.
Yes, finally.
Tell me more.
I don't know if it's gonna be Six Flags. I don't know what it's gonna be,
Okay.
Interesting.
but that's gonna be amazing for Mecca
That's at least a change in terms of
because they already have the small. I think they have like Hair or something.
infrastructure development, I guess.
When I saw that announcement, okay, first off, I don't know if it's an announcement, but I saw it and I saw it on Twitter and then I looked at the comments. And I don't know there was that many people in Mecca that were so happy for this.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone was saying finally.
And you don't have to go out of Mecca
Exactly.
for you to be able to have
and
entertainment
the people are
options.
upset. Location France, location London. There are people who are upset.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The Akhis.
No, and right now, for you to, if you're living in Mecca, if you want to have entertainment, you have to drive to Jeddah, which is always going to be a hassle because it's a drive.
Yes,
you know?
fun fact, listeners. People live in Mecca.
Yeah, like, you know, there's a population.
It doesn't appear when you come from Brooklyn. Like, oh, brown people. Yeah, bye bye.
It is a city that is
It's a city of 3 million or some people.
yeah, inhabited.
I think it's the second biggest city after Riyadh, right?
Saudi,
Yes, it makes sense.
Looking forward to see that, honestly.
Speaking of that, I don't know if you saw this number one. I'm gonna put it out here though. I was gonna say here this bounce, but I just remember this, so bear with me for a second.
قل لي.
It was about
كبر لك الخط يا
No, I can actually read this. Hold on, give me a second.
Screw you. Like, why you gotta twist the knife?
He's an asshole. He's an asshole. He's an
It's so much fun.
The percentage that every what's the name city in Saudi.
Of what?
Oh my god, hold on! Like I'm getting a migraine from all these lists right now.
Words.
Contribution to GDP.
Okay.
Did you see it?
Not really.
You want me to give you?
Please.
You want the whole list?
The major points,
All right. So number one is Riyadh.
of course.
Contributes 29% of the GDP
Sure.
with 812 billion riyal.
Okay.
I think this is Riyadh, by the way.
Number 2 is Mecca.
Actually, no, it is Riyadh. Okay. Number 2 is Eastern Province
Okay, around
with
24%.
24%, 672 billion riyal.
So oil.
Number 3, Mecca Mukarrama, 20.8% with 582 billion riyal.
Keep in mind, Mecca Mukarrama also includes Jeddah. So that's the ports, probably.
Medina Munawwara comes in fourth, 4.6%.
Yeah, Medina Munawwar also
That's
has.
that's a big gap.
That's
Yeah,
a
you're talking
huge
about
gap.
three cities
And the
that
20s.
73%.
Yes.
But see, again, you're talking about these three cities that literally carry the entire almost. So the industrial sector is largely based in Eastern Province.
It's a
The
normal.
financial sector is largely based in Riyadh, and in Mecca you have the entire, religious infrastructure of Umrah and Hajj.
Like
No,
Medina.
it's
Plus the ports.
yeah. I was gonna say
Plus
it's a
the
major
ports.
shipping hub.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a major shipping hub, but not just
Qatar.
Jeddah and Yanbu. So that's huge as well.
Yumbar.
So that leaves Medina with both.
Medina 4.6%.
Yeah, so but Medina also has a lot of mining going on there. Want to get to Medina? So
I think it's all new on that one.
yeah,
I think Saudi just announced today something with Japan working into mines and
Oh yeah, I saw that.
minerals and stuff like that, right?
I saw that when I was working on the backup stories.
Oh, okay.
Just in case.
I saw that one. So anyway, so you have Medina Munawwara 4.6%. Then you have Asir right after it, 3.9%, with 109 billion riyal.
Asir is, I feel, agriculture.
And then after Asir is Jazan
Also agriculture.
with 3.7%. And then Haid, 3.1%. Give me a reason for Haid.
Moashi.
I was gonna say
Shaham.
agriculture.
Sham.
I was saying,
They're my people. Like, I gotta back them up.
All right.
do they have a lot of mazarif high?
And then Tabuk. Okay, let's go through this real quick.
Okay.
Tabuk, 2.9%, 81.2 billion riyal. After Tabuk is Najran with 2.5% and 70 billion. And then after is Qasim, 63.9 billion with 2.1%.
Qasim is that low?
Yes. And after Qasim is Baha, 1.9%, 53 billion. I'm surprised that Baha and Qasim are very close.
I'm surprised Qasim is that low on the list.
And then Al Jof,
Okay.
1.7%,
Okay.
47.6 billion riyal. Al
Okay.
Jof is really weird.
Al Jof has farmland and it's pretty good farmland.
He was gonna say just farm.
All he's been saying every time I mention something, Lee Farms. Okay.
ما عندهم من الطبيعة ما
Again,
الحدود الشمالية 1.4%.
I have no idea what's going on.
39 billion.
You wanted to say farms. But
You wanted to say farm, but we called you out.
لا, I know but Al Jof is where most of the olives in the kingdom are grown, right? So that's why I'm saying, that's
City
makes
Tune
sense.
Joe, صحيح.
Turks, you're an asshole.
But I'm being serious.
I want you to look at
It
this.
changed. The screen changed. Come on.
Afa. Here you go. Just get this. So anyway, I thought that was very, very interesting. I can't show people this one, but I'll show you later on. Look at this.
That's gonna be on our stories, inshallah, soon.
We'll post it. So yeah,
But see, that's a huge jump from 4% to 20%. And that's
from 20.6 down to 4.
if anything, that goes to show you the reliance that we have on
The three major cities.
the three
Three major hubs.
three major, let's say, urban centers.
Honestly, that's a standard feature in most of the developed countries in the world. Like in America, it's basically New York, Texas, and California. The other are just like, معنا.
That's true.
I mean, Chicago
But at the
does
same
pretty
time-
good, but Chicago also has a large metropolitan area.
No,
around
no,
it.
Chicago's been
we're talking like a major power gap. So those three states and their major cities, and like, okay, معنا في الكوكب.
But there's more people in California than Saudi.
Yes. Like the scenario of
They have the second or third biggest economy. in the
yeah,
world.
the scenario is like, what if the 50 states break up? Like, there's gonna be 48 mini states and like 2 superpowers overnight.
Which will probably end up dominating the rest of them.
Which
Exactly.
they already
Yeah,
do.
East and West.
But keep in mind with all
The reason they say don't mess with Texas, like it's not based of nothing yet.
you have so much untapped potential in Saudi that we still didn't get into yet.
Correct.
So I think within 5 to 10 years, these numbers are going to see it changing. I think
Hopefully.
the major three are still going to be the major three,
This you're
but
gonna
I think
see
the other ones are going to contribute more into the economy.
larger rise in basically percentage numbers. Inshallah, I look forward to that, honestly. And with the development that we're seeing now going across the country, and
Yeah, you see it everywhere. Sudan.
and like Neom,
every single.
Neom itself is going to
Neom.
be a huge contributor to Tabuk's economy, right? You're going to have Suda contribute hugely to Asira's economy. All of these different projects in these different places are going to be
Neom is
able.
it's going to be its own areas. Has nothing to do with Tabuk.
Wallah?
Yep.
Interesting.
At least that's my thought. That's my wonder.
Yeah, this is how you imagine it.
Yeah, this is how I was imagining it when I was in pain.
Yeah, see,
Fighting the anger.
in the dark.
Rawr.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Adel? I'm glad.
Makhlaj.
I'm glad you're no longer angry, Adel. That's one thing I'm happy
So
about.
when you see Inside Out, it's a documentary now.
Yeah.
But only with the red guy. That's it. The rage
Yo.
man. Yeah. The rage man. What are you talking
We're
about?
talking about Inside Out, the Pixar
Yeah,
movie.
Pixar movie. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I have no idea how many Inside Outs are there.
Hey.
Hey, we don't know. That's what
Allahu
they
Alam.
say. Yeah. But I feel like we
Did we?
didn't do enough glasses.
We
jokes.
didn't.
We really didn't.
Enough glasses? I mean, for the
Honestly,
past couple of days,
but
I got them all out.
Like
Alhamdulillah.
honestly, I think we should have roasted him more.
Georgia.
Oh my mind.
Georgia. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I think you are offending me because I'm wearing glasses.
I mean, I know for me, I feel good about the Vin Diesel one. That was a good start.
You're sitting in boy shorts, all right?
No, these are called.
I see all your thighs.
These are called gym shorts.
No, they're not gym shorts.
Yeah,
bro.
they
You
are.
don't
I
go
see
to the
all
you
the
don't go
thighs.
to the gym.
It's-
Don't
it's
call
the-
them gym shorts.
You don't even.
It's
You're in
the-
gym, my guy. What the hell are you talking about?
Fuck you. And I paddle.
First time you got all your thighs out, all right?
You like him?
The tropical thunder is sitting right behind me.
Yo,
Honestly,
my
I like-
Wi-Fi boat. Come on.
انت ما انت مستوعب, bro. The man has been upping his shirt game for a minute now.
First
For a while.
off,
Yeah.
It's that Hawaiian.
you
Riz.
talk shit about his shirt game.
you
That's what
can't
I'm saying.
pull off
He's upping
the
it.
shirt.
That's what I'm saying. He's upping it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna start getting inspired soon enough, which is something that hasn't happened a long time ago.
You can't
Being
pull
inspired
it
by
off.
Turks.
Dude.
You
Guys.
can't pull off a full print.
But I gotta tell
do you
you,
mean?
it's not
You
t-shirt
can't.
season. It's not
Exactly.
t-shirt season. Come on.
What do you mean it's not t-shirt
It's
season?
shirts
It's shirt season.
all day. And this weather?
Honestly, with the heat, I just need anything that deflects
that's
it away from me.
that's gonna be another full episode about
Yeah.
shirts.
But again, you cannot pull off full prints.
Bro, have you not seen me on an island?
No.
No.
Well,
Nor do I want to.
I've seen you fall into the water
Okay, no,
thinking that you're sexy,
Okay.
but didn't work.
we need to reconsider this. We need to plan an island.
One of
paradise
our
trip.
listeners, shout out to them. They're like, yo, if you guys are ever in Greece, you can come and record at our spot.
Fuck
So
yeah.
appreciate you.
خير
Thank you,
وبركة.
Greek
I guess.
person.
Thank you.
Are they Greek?
See, you are the reason why we all fail in life.
Greek people. Thank you, Greek people.
Greek
When you assume,
We like souvlaki. I like souvlaki.
And this goddamn episode.
please,
Swear to God, man.
please.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Get the hell out of here, man.
And tzatziki.
No, stop.
Tzatziki.
Stop.
Yeah.
Let's-
You Philistine.
you- oh
like-
my God, you're an idiot.
It's like yogurt.
I know. And
It's
you,
like
you just
okay.
pronounced it wrong.
Bas Yunani. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Let's yell peace, peace,
Yeah,
everybody next week.
Peace, bro.
Peace.
Fucking